It is Friday. It's time to review yet another film.
The movie industry is made up of two separate but equally important groups. The theaters who display the movies and the critics who overvalue their opinions. These are our reviews. The Morning Blaze is bringing justice to the movies.
Welcome back, sir.
What up, man?
Every Friday, we review the movie that we picked earlier in the week. It is time to do that. What movie did we watch this week?
Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead, which is the new Zach Synder film that he wrote and directed.
Yep.
And it's very... There wasn't as much slow motion in it as I expected, but there's still some.
Oh, yeah. They still had the key Snyder moments.
So tell people what Army of the Dead is about, Justus.
It's about a heist during a, I guess, quarantined zombie apocalypse.
So it's a different... It's kind of a combination of two types of movies. It's your heist movie, but in this case, instead of the police tracking them down, it's zombies tracking them down. And there are actually zombies hunting them. They're not your kind of mindless zombies, at least not all of them. There are some that are apparently smart zombies.
We're dealing with multiple zombies here.
different types of zombies in this film. Who's in it?
Bautista. And a bunch of actors that you will know from other things, but you don't know their names.
Yeah, there's a lot of that happens in this movie. We're like, I know them. Oh, yeah, okay. But I don't know why I know them. And that's kind of the way the movie plays out. All right. I watched it actually last weekend, so I'd already seen this, and I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I also didn't love it. It was okay. I've said this a couple times when we've done these reviews since we've been doing movies at home. I feel a little bit different when I watch them at home, especially this one because it's a Netflix movie. I'd have to pay additionally to see it. It's just part of my Netflix subscription. So since I didn't have any investment in it, I was just kind of sitting on my couch watching it. I was like, all right. But I feel like had I seen it in the theater and I had dropped, after a night out at the movies, I dropped, $40, $50 to go out and see it, I might have been a little upset.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt about it.
No, yeah, it definitely has that. And it's just textbook Snyder writing. There's a lot of plot holes, a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense, that don't fully get explained. Apparently these zombies can have sex.
Apparently there is that.
And the way the zombie apocalypse happens, really? I don't know if I can actually say that on air, so I'm not, but
okay, yeah.
Interesting to say the least. And also, there are robot zombies in this thing.
There were robot
There
zombies?
are two of them that get shot that have a metal skull and you see sparks flying out of their head.
I didn't remember.
No
that.
explanation.
Okay. All right. Look, there are plenty of. This is kind of a weird thing because I feel like the height of the zombie popularity was a couple years ago, and we're kind of at the tail end of that. So this is weird timing for a movie like this, I think. But again, I thought Bautista was pretty good. There's a lot of really gory kills in it, so there's that.
Yeah,
if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, there are elements you'd like, but
the movie to me was two different things. It started out as being. It looked like it was going to be almost an over-the-top, I don't know how to phrase this. I don't want to say comedy, but kind of in that same kind of vein of this is going to be so over-the-top, it's going to be kind of, you're going to laugh at this kind of thing. And then it midway through started getting more serious, and then by the end, it was supposed to be very serious once you figured out what the zombies were really all about, and I just wasn't buying that. More serious the tone became, the less interested I became in the movie. I was okay with it at the beginning when it seemed kind of funny. The soldiers are joking about what they're carrying around and whatnot. The whole beginning, I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. But then by the end, I was like, all right. This doesn't stand out. It's just another one of these movies to me.
Yeah, it never really knows exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. And I totally just forgot what I was going to say. Dang it. It's all right. Don't watch it. You don't have to watch it. It's fine.
He just says no. Don't watch it. I will say we mentioned on Tuesday that there's an actress that's in this movie that wasn't originally in the movie.
Thank you. You just reminded me what I was going to say.
Okay, go.
The whole movie's blurry, and it's actually on purpose.
Okay.
Because Zack Snyder was like, I'm going to just do everything slightly out of focus to make it look dreamy. It's a zombie movie, bro. What are you doing?
We don't need the Vanilla Sky effect on a zombie movie.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I didn't notice that, but I did notice that the woman who took over for Chris D'Elia's part, they actually did a pretty good job. Because if I hadn't known that she wasn't actually in the movie and that they had green screened her in, I'm not sure I would have noticed that. There is a hole at the end of the movie though, where I feel like there was probably a lot more that was supposed to happen with the original actor that was in that, and they had to cut all of that out because she has to die, and she did not film any of these scenes with any of the people.
Yep, and then like throughout the whole second act, she's just not there.
Right. So that was a little strange. It's not really worth your time. It's free if you're into zombie movies. I think if zombies are your thing, go ahead and watch it. But outside of that, it's not great. Yeah. Speaking of Zack Snyder, as we wrap this up, I'm literally just saw this right now. Did you know he's doing a King Arthur movie next?
Oh, great.
Here's the twist. It's a King Arthur Knights of the Round Table movie set in the American Wild West. I just hope there's a giant spider. Justus, thank you very much once again, sir.
Yeah.
Make a rash decision every morning.
If you like that bit, don't miss the show weekday mornings from 6 to 10. And if you didn't, we'll try harder next time. Oh, also, like, follow, subscribe. You know the deal.
Rash, because someone has got to bring order to the chaotic mess that we call life. Weekday mornings on 105.1 The Blaze.